Welcome to this hypnotherapy session. Today we're going to deal with grief. There are many different forms of grief, many different levels of grief, many different experiences of grief. And we really are unable to measure the differences of grief that some people experience, because we must remember always that we are unique, wonderful human beings who experience things differently to other people. And your experience of grief is your experience. Your experience of grief has caused you and led you to feel many different feelings, many different emotions, and in many respects, it has robbed you of living a beautiful, wonderful, colourful life that is your birthright. Grief can be, for some, a relatively positive experience because it allows them to go through the process of dealing with the loss, or it can be quite destructive. And when it's destructive, it can cause many different things, anger, feeling of absolute despair. It can lead some people to feel apathy, having no real feeling or excitement for life. It's like they almost become dead inside themselves. There can be shame. They feel ashamed that they're alive. They can feel shame to even enjoy life. Grief is a natural process of loss, and we have to allow ourselves to go through the process of being able to grieve and let go of the love, let go of the hurtful, horrid event, so that then we can continue to love in a healthier, positive way. When I say we need to let go of the love, I'm referring to holding on to the physical person, if you like. Now, very often, it could be when we talk about grief, often it is, and mostly it is associated with losing a valued person in our life. Yet there are many different levels of grief. Letting go of the love of someone is holding on to that attachment of them, everything that made up them, their presence in your life, and that actually becomes a block for you to release them so that you can remember them in love the memories, being able to experience the memory of them without feeling that huge sense of loss and heaviness, darkness, despair, depression, anger, shame, etc. Grief affects everybody in a different way. I understand grief. I have been through grief myself many times, and each time was different from the other time. I've experienced the grief of loss of parents, the loss of beloved pets who loved me unconditionally. I've experienced the loss of dear friends, and each time it was different. And each time I had to use other means of helping myself to express that, to let it out, so that I could go through the process of grief in a healthy way without being so overwhelmed and being taken to a point of almost destruction because of it. I have been there too, so I do understand it. I've worked with many people who have felt almost destroyed by the loss of someone. And when the loss of somebody is tied up with images of them in their final moments perhaps, those memories run very deep, and it's very hard to be able to move past that, so that that becomes the bulk and part of the image of that person. It's hard to remember anything else good because that's all that one remembers. We're going to do a meditation hypnotherapy that is going to help you firstly relax. We're going to go through a process of relaxation, and then we're going to go through a process of making subconscious positive sense of the loss and the grief, so that you are able to let go of the negative aspects of the grief that has been interfering with your life. Now, I use that word interfering because I know myself that grief has interfered with life. It's prevented me, and it does prevent others from living a full life, being able to experience love and joy and to be able to express all that, to get out there and to really live. Grief can be very limiting, and we will all experience grief at some point, yes. It's how we deal with it. Now, there is no real right or wrong. Grief is grief. There are healthier ways of dealing with grief. And by doing this meditation hypnotherapy now, we are going to help you to be able to, one, relax, take in some positive messages to help your subconscious mind help you to be able to deal with the grief, to process it, to deal with the negative long-term effects of it that you may have experienced, so that you can start to heal and you can start to live your life again. This in no way puts down the memory or cuts off or eliminates the memory of somebody that you have lost. You're going to retain all the beautiful memories that you have of them. And the purpose really today is to help you move on from the aspects of grief that have been pulling you down and preventing you from living life. So in a few moments, I'm going to ask you to take a seat in a really comfy chair, somewhere where you feel comfortable, where it supports you. It's better not to be, say, a dining room chair, because they're not always very comfortable. Pick a chair or a sofa or lounge that is comfortable and supportive for you. Now, often when people lie down, they do tell me that they've fallen asleep. So I encourage you not to lay down, because as we go through the relaxation exercise, there can be the tendency for you to fall asleep. Now, that's not a bad thing, yet your subconscious mind is going to take in more when you're in a deeply relaxed state rather than if you fully go to sleep. The subconscious mind is always awake, always taking in information around you. It is always processing information from the day experienced by you. Yet for this purpose, pick a really nice comfy chair. Go and sit there where you won't be disturbed for, say, the next 20 or so minutes, and where you can just relax and listen to my voice. That's all you have to do today. Just sit quietly, close your eyes, and listen to my voice. So you can stop the recording now and go and get your chair, wiggle around and get comfortable. When you've done that, turn the recording back on. Okay, so you're in your chair, you've got comfortable. Just place your feet firmly on the floor. They don't have to be pressed firmly into the ground, but just have them resting on the ground beneath you. Making sure that you are comfortable, you're warm enough or cool enough depending on your weather today. And I'll get you to close your eyes and take a nice slow deep breath in through your nose and hold the breath for a couple of seconds, and then breathe out slowly through your mouth as if you were blowing on, say, a bowl of hot soup or a hot drink. And do that again. And then take in a nice breath through your nose, slowly breathing in. Hold your breath. Breathing slowly out through your mouth. Breathing in slowly through your nose. Hold your breath. Breathing slowly out. That's good. Place your hands on your tummy, just below your rib cage. Let your breathing return to how you normally breathe now. You must be feeling a little more relaxed. And as you breathe, just feel your tummy rise a little bit. And as you're breathing out, you can feel your tummy going down again. Don't force your breathing. Just let it go naturally and slowly. We're in no hurry here. This time is for you. This time is for you to relax. You're safe, and all you have to do right now is breathe slowly in, slowly out, breathing to your own natural rhythm. breathing and listening to my voice. It's all you need to do today. You are completely safe. You will not be made to do anything that feels uncomfortable for you. All we're doing today is to relax and breathe. Listen to my voice as I guide you and help you to move forward and relax. Think of a beautiful, coloured, fluffy cloud or mist that's hovering above your head. You can give it a colour that you love or that you would like to see now. This misty cloud starts to slowly drop over the top of your head, and it's like the mist is expanding down, staying at the top of your head, but it's expanding down over your head, down over your face, down towards your neck. And as it's slowly moving down, you're feeling more relaxed than you did before. The mist is moving down, relaxing your mind. And all you think of now, all you see is this beautiful coloured mist that is so relaxing. And it's making your face feel relaxed, all those facial muscles loosening and dropping. You feel the muscles around your eyes and your cheeks and your mouth. Just let go now. You may even feel your teeth part a little as your jaw relaxes. And this is all perfectly good. You are safe. Relaxing now and feeling more relaxed than you did before as the mist starts to lower down over your neck and your shoulders, allowing all the muscles in those areas to let go and become loose and soft, all the tension floating away. And as the mist moves down, 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 over your chest, over your back, covering your arms, down over your belly and lower back, you feel everything just let go, relaxing. It feels calm it feels peaceful. It feels so good just to relax. And the comforting feeling is calming in itself. As the mist moves down over your hips, down your thighs, you feel joints releasing, relaxing, as this calming, relaxing, loosening feeling extends down into your knees, down into your legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves. That mist is moving down, going deeper and deeper and deeper, right down into the bones, healing, calming, relaxing, moving into your ankles, into your feet, into your toes. And if you were to look at yourself now, you would see yourself very relaxed, very calm, where you are sitting, covered in a beautiful coloured mist. And this misty cloud is healing, is relaxing, is continuing to work down through every muscle, every bone, every ligament, every tendon, every blood vessel, every cell. It is all healing, calming, relaxing. And you feel so good, so calm, so at ease. And it's a wonderful, good feeling. And all you need to do is enjoy this feeling. Listen to my voice. Imagine or think of a flowing river. It's a powerful river, flowing right past where you see it. There are some twists and turns. And the river is your life's journey. There are times that you look at the river and you see that there have been very calm and peaceful, straight paths of the river. Imagine yourself hovering above the river, and you are floating along, slowly looking at the river. There are the peaceful, calm times, and there are the bends and twists Maybe there are times where the water is surging. There could be obstacles like fallen trees or large boulders that obstruct the flow of the water and create great turbulence even. You may see one major obstacle. There could be the boulders, trees, rubbish that is preventing a natural flow of the water. And there could just be massive turbulence of the water building up and flowing over and around these. It's just not flowing freely as it could. And these obstacles are the grief and loss you've experienced. The river doesn't flow around them freely. And to continue its journey and flow, it needs to find a way to overcome these obstacles. Sometimes it builds up immense pressure and force to dislodge and shift the obstacle. Or it could carve a new path around the obstacle. You have that same power within you. You have such great inner strength. Yet grief has caused your strength to be dimmed down, just like a light switch where we can use a dimmer and turn the brightness in a room way down. This is often how it goes with us. Our strength and ability to overcome gets dimmed down. We're going to help you to turn your brightness up. As you hover above the river, looking at the twists and the turns and the big obstacles in the river, I want you to find a calm place in the river. Set your eyes on that. We're going to have you slowly lower down to the ground, and each time I count a number, you will drop down a little closer to the ground. By the time I reach 5, you will have your feet on the ground next to the calm place on the river. 1, slowly lowering down to the ground. 2, slowly dropping more. 3, dropping further down. 4, closer to the calm place on the riverbank. 5, drop down even more, deeper down. And you're looking over the calm, and you look back the other way and see the great obstacle and all of the forces pushing on the obstacle to remove it out of the way. It takes such great energy, and it's harsh. And you see the loss in the past, and all you can see is the obstacle, and you can't see the calm of the river. All you can see is the obstacle, the great turbulence. And yet the turbulence and the obstacle is actually not real. If you were to look at your life and see the obstacles, see that the grief has prevented you from living life completely to the full. It is just as though you're standing in a darkened room right now. You're in a darkened room, and you know that life is going on around you. There are many times where you go through the motions of a day, getting up, getting ready for your day, moving through the different parts of it, interacting with people yet not really being there, returning home, going through the motions. It's just like being in a dark room. Yet you have such strength within you. You have such vibrancy within you. The memory of your loved one is and will always be part of your memories. And from now on, you will remember all. And from now on, you will remember all of the wonderful and beautiful memories of your loved one. You will remember them with joy. You will remember them with gladness, with love. You will be able to recall memories with love and joy, feeling happy to have had them in your life. You will look at photos with a sense of that love and joy, and the sadness and the great deep sense of loss and everything associated with that is going to dim down, 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 down into the darkened room. Imagine or think of your hand on the dimmer light switch, and you can now turn up the light, and we're going to turn it up very slowly, very, very slowly. And as we do, the light that comes into the room, the darkened room that you are now in, it is going to bring in more love, more joy, more peace, and it is going to relax and release and let go of pain and sadness and hurt and loss. And this will be completely safe for you to do. You will remember your loved one with love and joy. There will be no sadness and loss and pain. Turning up the light a little tiny bit now, just turning that dial on the dimmer switch. You're turning it up to 1. So just enough light comes into the room for you to see. And it's safe. It's not hurting you. It's not scary. You feel completely calm and at ease. 2, a little more light comes in the room. You can make out things in the room now, shapes of different things. 3, your strength. You can feel your strength coming up within you as you make out things in the room. You turn the dial up a little bit more to 4. You can make out some photos on a table. Photos of your loved one. And you feel your strength rise up within you. You feel love start to rise up from your belly into your heart center. It floods you with a warmth, and you feel some joy rising up as you gaze over at the photo. 4, now to 5. You turn the dimmer up a little bit more to 5, and the room, as you look, is bright and light, and you see the photo of your loved one and you recall beautiful memories of them. You recall memories of them with only love, with only joy. They're the only feelings you feel, and a measure of calm and peace. Nothing else can exist when there is love and joy. Only love and joy. And your beloved is in your memory, surrounded with love and joy, and it is healing all those dark, heavy, scary places of loss. Love overcomes all. Your loved one is forever with you in your heart, in your mind, and their love strengthens you, and the strength wells up in you to embrace each day with their love, with your love for them. That strength, that love, that joy that you embrace every day from now on drives out all of the heaviness. It drives out all of the darkness. It drives out all of the trauma. It drives out all of the fear, even anger or shame. Love drives them out. You were made for love and to love. And it is good and right for you to embrace your strength, to embrace your love, and to cherish every day, so you can experience life in a new way, with love, with joy, with laughter. Yes, laughter. You will look at the world around you with clear, fresh vision, as if you are seeing things for the first time. Carrying in your heart fresh, pure, beautiful love and joy. Your memories are only of the beauty of your loved one, of the funny things they did and said, of the laughter they brought you, of their strength, of their goodness. And this is going to infuse and does infuse every single part of your life. And it is good. It is good. It is lovely. And every day you will heal more and more and more. And as you heal, your memories will stay the same. The memories of the bright, beautiful, loving, joy-filled aspect of your loved one. You will think of them with love and joy. You will speak of them with love and joy in your heart. The time for sadness, hurt, pain, and destruction. It has come to an end. You are letting go of that now. And as you think of that river again, you no longer see obstacles. All you see is a freely flowing river with beautiful trees and plants and flowers on both sides of the river. There's no turbulence. You look ahead and you see the river flowing and beautiful trees and plants and animals and birds in the air, all populated around your healthy river. And you look forward and you see that life is good. Life is for living. Life is good. Life is for living. Every day now, you will look forward and know that life is good and life is for living. Every day now, you will look forward and see that life is good and life is for living. You are filled with love. You are filled with joy. You are filled with peace. And as you stand at the riverbank, you look down and see in your hands 7 balloons, brightly coloured balloons on strings that you are holding in your hands. You are holding the strings, 7 brightly coloured balloons in each hand. And you look up slowly to the sky, and with love and joy in your heart, you think of your loved one, and you feel your strength well up in you, and you smile to yourself with joy and love in your heart as you release your grip on the strings that hold the balloons, and you watch them float away. Slowly at first, just slowly rising up. And you see on each balloon is written a word that represents your grief, your loss, your hurt, the pain, the trauma, the fear, the anger, the shame. And you watch them slowly float away. They start to become smaller and smaller in the sky. And as they float away, you realize you are letting go of all of those things. You've let them go just as easily as that. The grief has floated away as you watch those balloons disappear from sight. They're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. They're almost like specks now. All those negative aspects of your grief are gone. And as you look up again, your eyes back, forth, up, down, you can't see it, it's gone. gone away. And all you have left is love and joy and peace for your loved one. And now you look at the river again with all of the beautiful trees and plants and flowers and animal life around and birds in the air. You know that you can return to your daily life with a newfound sense of energy and strength to turn up, to show up to each day, living life again with love and joy, peace in your heart, and a new sense of enthusiasm for life, to live life to the full. Every day now you live with full enthusiasm for life. Every day now you live with full enthusiasm for life. Every day now you embrace life. Every day now you embrace life. And feeling so good and calm and with love and joy and peace in your heart, you're ready to go back to life, knowing you've let go of all of the old stuff, the things that have held you back for too long. There is only going forward with enthusiasm and embracing life. You've done so well here today. Well done. Well done. Healing and restoration are yours. It is a gift that is freely given and you freely receive. Healing and restoration of your life. Just like on the banks of the river you see how good and beautiful and full of life it is, so too is your life in the natural. You see that your life is full of good, full of life and living people who love you, who care about you, who want to share life's goodness with you. In a moment, I'm going to count you up from 1 to 5. And by the time we reach 5, you will be fully awake, fully aware of your surroundings and fully ready to go back to your day with love, joy, peace, and great enthusiasm for your life. You will live it to the best of your ability every day from now on. One, feeling all the sensations in your body. 2, wiggling your fingers and toes now. 3, becoming aware of where you're sitting in your room. 4, becoming aware of the sounds in the room and outside the room. 5, opening your eyes, feeling good, awake, alert. Have a little stretch, move about in your chair. Welcome back, and well done today. You can listen to this recording again as often as you would like, as much as you need, but in time it will get less. You won't need to listen to it as much. You have all of the good things sewn into your subconscious mind for you to embrace life and to move ahead now, to enjoy it, to love it, to fully embrace it. Well done. Well done, and thank you for spending the time with me and allowing me to lead you and guide you in this meditation. I wish you great healing and great joy and love and beautiful things for your life.